Hello and welcome to Sacred Akashic Healing Arts channel. My name's Corinne and I'm one of your hosts. And today I'm going to be bringing you a personal snippet of one of my mentoring sessions that I have with Valentina, who is the founder of Sacred Akashic Healing Arts and is my co-host on this channel. And I'm sharing this particular snippet because I know that it will help other people out there, just like it really helped me on my journey. So, just to give you a little bit of context about this snippet. Um, Around about 2017, around about 2017, I used to work in corporate finance. So I was a management accountant, and my life was completely different. And I started to retrain in hypnosis, in hypnotherapy, and I started this journey of awakening, of healing, and of deep transformation, of discovering that I was actually an energy healer. And through that journey of reconnection, through retraining, through working on my own healing, expansion, growth, and then working with hundreds and hundreds of clients, I created this program called Reconnect. And as I was creating that program, I did it one on one with people, and then I was guided back in October 2023 to bring it to a wider audience. I'd really worked to refine it. I knew what really worked. Because I saw, I experienced it myself in my own life, in my own body, and I saw it with my clients as well. And I was guided to bring it to a wider audience. So I decided to do a live online. Now, at the time, I decided that the way I was going to do it, I had a kind of a framework in mind. Obviously, I've been working with my clients, but I decided to just do it week on week as it came in. And the first time I did it in October 2023, and I knew it was part of my growth to do it as well, to really step into my power. And as I was doing it in October 2023, I reached out to, I put it out there on my social media, I reached out, but I really didn't get much interest in it. So, I'd offered it to my friends and family as well. So it ended up being actually four of my friends and family that did it. But I was still like, well, I'm going to do it anyway because I knew I was being guided to do it. And, even though I wasn't going to make any money on it, I was like, I knew it had a higher purpose and it was important for me to do it. So I did it anyway. And it was a really special it was 6 weeks at the time. Initially, I did it for 6 weeks. And I created this amazing program, and it was energy transmissions and then hypnotic, quantum hypnosis. And at the end of that, I packaged it up and I thought I'm going to sell this to a wider audience. And again, it didn't really take off. And then, continue to expand, work with clients, grow. But I mean, I knew that it was very special. And at that time, when April 2024 came, I was guided to do it again, to do a Reconnect 2.0 version. So I was like, okay, I've quantum leaped in the last few months. And that quantum leap happened during that online program as well. So I was like, I've quantum leaped, I'm going to do it again. And again, I put out the word, and again, I didn't really get much interest. So, which I was a bit like, okay, well, I'm still going to do it anyway. I got a couple of people, and again, I invited some of my friends and family onto it. And I thought, well, I'm just going to do it anyway. And it ended up being an 8 week program. It actually ended up being, it's now 9 weeks. It ended up being an 8 week program. And as I was going through that program, so many magical events occurred. It was like I was in this portal, and my gifts went to the next level, and the information that I was bringing through and the sessions were just incredible. So I was so sure that after that, I packaged it up and I was like, okay, this is going to be my online offering, because part of my mission is to help heal as many people as possible, help humanity and help Earth to ascend. And but to also to be able to do that as I'm traveling around doing grid work, so that I can be wherever I need to be. I'm not tied to a location, and so that I can get out to a bigger audience. So it's doing that through part of it is doing it through an online product. So I'd created this online product. I absolutely loved it. Again, quantum leaped through that experience, and I was so sure that it was going to take off. But again, I was really struggling to connect to my audience, to really get any interest in this online product. So whilst I was still seeing clients one on one, I wasn't seem to be able to connect. with this. So this was I finished that program in May 2024, and in November 24, and well, I'd met Valentina actually in May 24 when I had a personal reading with her. But I didn't talk about the Reconnect program at that point. We had a personal reading, then I had another one, then I did a level 1 training, and then I met her in November in Costa Rica when I did level 2 training. We're on a spiritual retreat as well, with the amazing Judy from Living in Om. And it was her retreat, and Valentina was doing level 2 training there. So we met one to one and we connected straight away. And Valentina, sort of, in my mind I was thinking, oh my god, I would love to mentor with Valentina, it would be incredible. And Valentina just sort of, after meeting me, within about a minute of me thinking that, she said to me, would you like to mentor with me? I could do with someone in your time zone, that we could do a kind of an energy exchange, so I could do some things for her to assist her in exchange for mentoring. So I was like, boom, yes. So on that first mentoring session, which I'm going to share a clip from, one of the first things I wanted to talk about was my Reconnect program, because I had been creating that program for probably like 7 years in total, because it's been my journey of expansion, growth, and it's been working with so many clients as well, and seeing what works and really connecting in deeper and deeper to my soul. And it was so special to me, and I was feeling like, oh my god, I'm just not selling it though. Am I supposed to move on? Am I holding on to something? Because as humans, we can hold on to things that sometimes we need to let go of. I'm well aware of that, but I felt so emotionally connected to it. I felt so sure that it was really special and it was supposed to be in the world and it had an audience. And I wondered, is this the truth? And I was getting pressure of people around me who were, friends and family, and not, they weren't trying to pressure me, but they're like, how's it going? Are you selling any of it? And every time I had to say no, it made me feel really bad. And I felt this weight of like, oh, they think I'm failing, that it's not good enough. All these feelings started coming up, and I thought, no, that's not the truth. I know how special this is. There's just something in me that's not connecting. And so I really wanted to bring this to the Akash, because like I said, I'd put a lot of into it, and I know there's other people out there that have gone through this. Is why I want to share this, because I know there's other people out there that go through this exact journey with things that they bring, creations that are coming from the soul, that are coming from your own journeys that you're bringing into the world. And sometimes it doesn't, the business world out there will make you believe that if things don't take off straight away, then it's a failure, let it go, move on. But that is not always the case. And it was really important for me to bring this to the Akash so that I could really find out if I was meant to move on and let it go and move on to other things, or whether it did have a place in the world. So what transpired was really, really beautiful, and it gave me so much confidence, and it really saved me from maybe doing something out of pressure. Although I don't think I'd ever let it go, in fairness, but it really gave me that extra confidence, and it gave me real practical ways that I could really work with the energies of this program to really connect to my audience. So I think this is going to help so many other people out there that are bringing things into the world through their heart, through their own journeys, and give you some confidence in what you're doing, especially when you hear what the Akash brings through about timing of things and how things grow in this world. And if you stick around to the end as well, I'm going to let you know how you can actually, maybe you've got a product, maybe you've got a service that you're offering, and it doesn't just seem to be taking off, but you feel that it is meant to be in the world, that it is meant to serve humanity or the earth in some way. You feel like, it's really something you was guided to do. And you can have a chance of asking that question. So you can have a chance of having that question answered free in the Akash, just like I asked this question now. So stick around to the end, and I'm going to explain to you how you can have that chance. But yeah, I really hope that this helps even just one person out there like me, to not let some, because actually the stories that's just coming in now, which I just want to share before I move on, is, remember someone telling me this story about, and I'm probably not exactly saying the story right, so I'm definitely paraphrasing, but the gist of the story was that there were some guys, and they were they were looking for gold, right? So they were digging for gold, and they've been doing this for just years and years and years, and they're just nothing and they just continued to look and dig, and they were just dedicated and devoted to it. And it just went on for so long. Eventually, the pressure around it's like, it's not going to happen, guys, let it go. This is not for you. But something in them kept driving them forward. But eventually they gave up. They gave into the pressure and they gave up. And then within days or weeks of that happening, somebody else came in, and just something like 3 inches from where they stopped, found the gold. So that is, I needed to share that, because sometimes people can give up on their path just before things are about to take off, just before those seeds that have been sown and nurtured for so long are about to sprout into the world. So this is why I really wanted to share this, and then give people the opportunity to be able to ask a question as well around their own products and services in the Akashic Records, and get that information direct from their soul's wisdom, because nobody knows more than your soul, than the Akashic Records, whether what it is you're bringing into the world really is supposed to grow and be a part of this reality right now. So yeah, let's dive in.
But I think it's important to look at the course, because we need to know if it's worthwhile putting more energy into it, or if they say no. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll be like, oh, we had so many good ideas.
I know, right?
Okay. I'm just saying thank you very much to this area of your Akash, and masters, teachers, and loved ones of Corinne would like to look at the Reconnect course. Is that a name you came up with, by the way, or is it a type of stuff? Yeah, the Reconnect course. Saying it's perfect for perfect name for people, and perfect for you, because you're going to reconnect with these packets of your consciousness around you. And there's there's just so much sense of feminine, beautiful rose healing going through you, about even the prospect of having all of you back. It's just like, oh, yes, beautiful feminine rose healing just flowing through you, how good that feels. So I'm saying to him, do we talk about the course here, or is there another area of the Akash, the Reconnect course Akash area? He's not answering yes or no. We're still in this area, and there's just a big, like, eye, but it's also a pool of energy, like an eye, but a pool of energy at the same time that represents the course. And so I'm just going to ask the questions to this energy. And it's very happy and relaxed energy. So I'm saying, first of all, are you the energy of Corinne's Reconnect course? And let's say, yep, sure am. It's almost like it could say, howdy. So I'm asking, do I ask you the questions? And it's saying, yes, this is how relaxed I make people feel with this course. And please go ahead and ask the questions. And I'm saying, does this program have a large audience, or is Corinne meant to move on from this, from bringing you to the world? They're saying, or the energy of this is saying, what if Corinne doesn't do this? Someone else will. So Corinne may as well have the money.
Yeah.
Of course, this energy of the course is saying, I'm meant to be in the world, so someone has to do it. Someone's got to be it, so you may as well do it. You know, you're a really, really good energy worker, and the hypnosis is amazing. And the grid, sorry, not the grid, the course energy in the Akash is saying that the hypnosis, the recordings, and also the transmissions are so good that it created this energy in the Akash of this course. So they're that good that they created that much vibrational resonance that is created in the space of wisdom, kindness, and clarity as well. It wasn't, even though you will be charging money, it was never created in the space of money and greed.
No.
So it's created something really perfect and beautiful for people. Wow, this is so good. Have you been delayed due to divine timing, or is there something that Corinne is not doing that she needs to do? Saying, oh, I didn't know there was a time limit on growing a tree.
I love it.
It's just like, oh, is there something wrong with me that it's taken this long? Like,
I love
but
it.
I'm the same. I'm like, no, we're good.
No, we're good. We're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I've been thinking about updating. Oh, Corinne's been thinking about updating that hypnosis track for session 3, Divine Family Part 3, Solarization, as it felt a little flat when she did it last time. Should she do that? Should she upgrade it? And the energy of it saying, you know already. No.
Perfect.
Yeah, don't touch, don't mess with me. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corinne's she's always expanded, so she knows if she did it again, there would be changes because you're always changing.
Yeah.
However, it was very authentic, full of light and magic and high vibrational. She doesn't want to mess with it and mess with you. I'm talking to it directly and update too much, as she was in a portal during the whole 7 weeks. Week 7 comes from October 23 version, was guided not to redo. Does my higher self guide agree, or are there any sessions they want me to relook at and redo? So I'm talking to the course itself. Is there anything that needs changing and updating? And the course is saying, we listened to your conversation and we'll go back over those notes I've put here. And thank you. Is there anything that Corinne actually needs to, like, nuts and bolts that need changing in the course, like what she just said? It feels like a he energy. He's saying, if you change it, someone else will bring it out correctly. It's already correct.
Perfect. That's music to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Music to
So exciting. Corinne has a local billboard that she advertised it's on. It's on a busy street. However, she wonders if she kept it too vague, or will it start attracting clients? Should she update it or stop advertising? She only had one sale in 12 months. Might ask masters, teachers, and others of Corinne. Thank you, beautiful course, but I think maybe this is not a question for you. Masters, teachers, and loved ones of Corinne. Should she keep it there on the billboard? Yes, you just need to figure out the advertising. Yes.
Yeah. Fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Lovely. Corinne uses Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn. She has a local business page, Google page. Not getting any take up. Is there any advice on reaching her audience? Masters, teachers, and loved ones of Corinne. Is there any advice on reaching her audience? Just clear the energy. They're saying your audience is lethargic, and you've been lethargic too.
That's true.
And they said, so it's just literally just a reflection of you. And of course, you know, like do it on, clear it on your crystal grid, that sort of thing. Yeah. Should Corinne make a crystal grid just for the course? And the course energy is back saying, yes, I'm important. Yeah. It's got a very strong sense of how important it is, but lovely too, very soft pool of energy. So, and put everything on there, like, you know, my audience is, you know, everything you need to, literally, that the different ways you have it out there are working, that the billboard is reaching your target market, and people are booking in, that Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn are reaching your target market, and you're getting inquiries, and that you've got the step working of, from the inquiry to the chat to the, or whatever, however it goes, working really well. So we'll ask the next question, but then we'll go back to the things that we talked about beforehand to see what they think as well. So is there any advice on reaching her audience? Fix the energy.
Yeah.
Fix the energy. It just keeps saying, just fix the energy, and think of trees, and don't worry about that it takes a while, because, whoever judges a tree for how it's growing.
Yeah. Okay.
Corinne struggles a little bit exactly with who this is for. Perhaps it's impacted her seance. Communicate and share from the soul, and intend that those who it is for will get a calling in their soul. Yeah, it's just languaging. It's just language of communication. So I'm asking now, the things that we discussed before about ChatGPT helping to get the exact target audience. And the course is saying, yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just language, and just allowing the machine to figure it out, the AI to figure it out for you. And just saying, it's not, it's not something you need to attach to. You just need to try different ways until it's figured out. Your job is to clear the energy in the background, and to remember that, you're a really, really good energy worker, and the hypnosis is amazing.
Perfect. So glad that, that's what I felt, but I think I felt pressure from other people going, have you sold it yet? And almost been like, it's not working. And I've kind of felt it's going to find its audience. It's really special.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's going to find its audience. And it is really special. Exactly. What about the idea? I'll just go back. Okay, very beginning of what I wrote. Would it be a good idea for some sort of app to go with it, and a crystal, just something to make it a bit more fun, and people on the go and stuff like that? Yeah, the course is saying, I'm very special, and that's what he's saying, I'm very special. I'm very special. So you're going to make sure this is very special for people. So yes, they're going to have whatever you decide, whether, they're going to have an easy listening app, easy for them. They're going to have, the platform if they need it, and maybe a piece of jewelry or something instead of a crystal, whatever. You can look online and see what you can order that's quite cheap, and it's just saying those 3 words that you need to remember. I'm very special. And that's what needs to be imbued in it for people too. Yeah, like, wow. And yeah. And it just has to be good. Like, if you've got a beautiful silver tree of life for them, you just have to source, not that you have to get that, but you have to source something just really like affordable for you, but like, wow, very special. Like this beautiful bag that you bought for me. It's like, it's like incredibly special and beautiful. It's like, wow, this is.
Maybe I get like, one thing I did think about was almost creating a special journal that had a special image on, because I asked them to have a journal, a really beautiful.
Maybe that could be something that they actually get as part of it, but then it's a dedicated journal for them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have a, like,
Yeah. Okay. And you could probably do a digital version as well for people that just write things on their phones.
Yeah.
But special and beautiful. Um, very special. It's saying, remember, I'm very special. So yeah, a journal would be amazing with one of your beautiful artwork creations on it that will sort of and become an oracle deck. And in the future, the oracle deck becomes part of it as well.
Yeah.
And it might change the price, I don't know, but it's this whole very, very special experience for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Wow.
feel like when I do add the Oracle deck, I will increase the price a little bit,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
but it'll be worth it, right? Because it's an extra.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, but I think like right now, what I could do is, like you say, do something where, because I give like a 7 day money back guarantee as well. So after that
Yeah.
7 days, they'll then get their gift.
Yeah. Yeah. So in case,
That
yes,
gives me time to
exactly.
get stress and everything, and like, yeah.
Yes. And also
So,
by the time you've done the oracle cards, you have the system down pat. So it's worth more as well. Yeah. Yeah.
oh, mm,
Oh. Um, should there be a connection with Corinne, like a personal welcome? They're saying for a start, the welcome email when they purchase should include a welcome email, a welcome video from you, telling them that after the 7 day period they'll receive their beautiful journal, showing it to them, and introducing you, uh, and just saying to them that they can always check in with you. Just know that you can always reply to this email.
yeah,
Um, but should they actually have like more contact with courage? The course is saying no. There's no
yeah,
need for that. Where
yeah,
there's no need once she gets the packaging and who she's attracting, know that she's available is enough.
yeah,
She doesn't, um, and you could just say, I'll be, I'll be sending the group a collective reading.
yeah.
Yeah. But if you're ever having any issues or trouble, just reach out to me. And that could lead to a personal session too. Because say just reach out to me and I'll quickly pull a card for you. And most people will not take advantage of that,
No,
of constantly asking you stuff. And some people will feel like it's a lot, but you'll know like they just really need a bit of extra help at the moment, and that's okay. And then others will just you know there'll be people you have to put boundaries around, but most
right.
people won't take advantage of that. But they might just be like, you know what, I've got this job interview coming up. I'm going to ask Corinne if I could just have a quick card on that. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Um,
And
I
then you'll be able
wasn't.
to say,
I
I do pull cards on my YouTube channel as well, so you can keep an eye on that. Yeah,
Yes, exactly. I'll link my YouTube channel and yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Trees are just so important in your life and in everything. They're saying just, put more of the trees in there around you, like a nice grove of who you are. Um, and you'll get so good at alchemizing things, you'll just be able to have on your grid, I want, 20 sales this week, and I want this to take off, and this week I want my, other parts of my business to take off. Um, yeah, yeah. And just, yeah, they're saying we just want it all there. You might sort of hide some things sometimes or say not available at the moment, but just the fact that people can get a feeling of more of the whole grove of trees rather than just one thing is really, really important. Um, and that you're meant to be a leader. So you need to have more there, more visible
yeah.
of you, more of you visible. Sorry. Um, is there some master teachers and ones of Corinne? Is there something else coming through around her business at the moment? Wow. Yeah, it's beautiful. Mm.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Ah,
Wow, that's
you're more than welcome.
wow, that was amazing. That's really given me a lot of confidence with the I love that it's its own energy. I think that
Oh,
is just
yeah, and it's your
so cool.
hypnosis that created that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I still love watching that right now. That was one of my first sessions, and I'm so glad that I asked this a question in the Akashic records, and that I continue. And you know, like you saw me say at the end of that, it gave me so much confidence. It really just gave me that reassurance. You know, sometimes as humans we need reassurance sometimes, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. So if you would like to get if you've got a question about a product or a service or anything, it doesn't have to be about that, but just because this is the context of this video, if you've got a question that you want a chance to be answered in the Akashic Records with the amazing Valentina Matthias, then just in the comments below, start the comment with question and then add your question. Then you do need to put your full name, including middle names, because we need that in order for us to actually access your Akashic records. And know that in doing that, in adding that comment and leaving your full name, you are giving us permission to access your Akashic records. And if you do get selected, I will let you know once it's been recorded, and I will send you the recording before it's made public. But it will be, but know as well that you are agreeing to the video going public on our channel as well, and on other social media sites as well, to share with the collective, because here we're about bringing the Akash to the public, to the collective, because it's part of our birthright to start plugging into our Akashic records, to start healing, clearing our records, to start opening up to our own souls wisdom and guidance on a deeper level. Thank you.